Hello students. So far we have studied the reproductive systems of the male and female. Now let us understand how the gametes are formed. In this video let us study the formation of the male gamete, that is spermatogenesis.
This video contains the diagrams and images from the sources mentioned here. As we further study reproduction, let us understand the process of the formation of the male gamete, that is spermatogenesis. In sexually reproducing animals, the gametes or the sex cells are produced by a process called gametogenesis. Genesis means production or formation. The process of formation of female gametes is called oogenesis, while the process of formation of male gametes is known as spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis involves the formation of the spermatozoa, which we commonly know as sperms, from the layer of the testis called germinal epithelium. Puberty or sexual maturity in human males is attained around the age of 12 to 16 years. It is at this time when the spermatogenesis begins and the secondary sexual characters develop. Let us see how. At the onset of puberty, a part of the brain called hypothalamus secretes hormones called as gonadotropin releasing hormones. Under the effect of the gonadotropin releasing hormones, the pituitary gland, an important endocrine gland in the body, secretes hormones called gonadotropins. The gonadotropins secreted by the pituitary are the luteinizing hormone and the follicle stimulating hormone. The follicle stimulating hormone acts on the germinal epithelium of the testis and leads to spermatogenesis, whereas the luteinizing hormone acts on the Leydig cells in the testis, which further secrete another hormone called testosterone. Testosterone is the hormone which leads to the development of secondary sexual characters in the male body. Let's see a few secondary sexual characters in males. Appearance of facial hair like beard and mustache, hair on the chest, in the armpits, development in the musculature of the body, enlarged larynx, deepening of the voice, and growth of the penis and the scrotum. The process of spermatogenesis can be divided into three phases: the multiplication phase, the growth phase, and the maturation phase. Now let us understand each phase. The first phase of spermatogenesis is the multiplication phase. In this phase, the cells called primordial germ cells or primordial cells, which are present in the seminiferous tubules of the testis, undergo mitosis. They divide and redivide by mitosis to form a large number of cells called the spermatogonia. As the cell division taking place here is mitosis, there is no change in the chromosome number. The primordial cells as well as the spermatogonia are both diploid. The second phase of spermatogenesis is the growth phase. In this phase, the spermatogonia now stop dividing, accumulate food, and increase in size. These cells are known as the primary spermatocytes. Note that there is no cell division involved in this phase. Hence, again the chromosome number is retained. That is, the primary spermatocytes are also diploid. The next stage of spermatogenesis is the maturation phase. This phase involves two processes: meiosis and spermiogenesis. Meiosis is a reduction division occurring in two steps, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. In meiosis 1, each primary spermatocyte gets divided into two cells, each of which is known as a secondary spermatocyte. Meiosis is a reductional division. Hence, the number of chromosomes is halved here. The primary spermatocyte is diploid, but each secondary spermatocyte which is formed is haploid. As we can see, the number of chromosomes has reduced. In the next step of meiosis, that is meiosis 2, the further division of secondary spermatocytes takes place. Each secondary spermatocyte gets divided into two cells known as spermatids. Here, there is no change in the number of chromosomes. The spermatids are also haploid. So, from one primary spermatocyte, four haploid spermatids are formed. The spermatids are non-motile and non-functional cells. They need to be converted into the active motile sperms or the spermatozoa. How does this process occur? This process is known as spermiogenesis. What happens in spermiogenesis is there is a change in the shape and structure of the spermatids to form the spermatozoa. There is no further division of cells involved. Let us have a look at the processes occurring during spermiogenesis. During spermiogenesis, the length of the spermatid increases. The centrioles are rearranged to form the proximal and distal centrioles. The mitochondria become spirally coiled, and the acrosome, which is present at the tip of the sperm, is formed from the Golgi complex of the spermatid. Thus, the spermatid, which was non-motile and non-functional, is now converted into the active male gamete, which is the sperm or the spermatozoon. During the process of spermiogenesis, the spermatids remain attached to each other and also to the Sertoli cells inside the seminiferous tubules. The sperms are present in such a way that their heads are resting on the Sertoli cells and their tails are directed inwards towards the lumen of the seminiferous tubule. Thus, the process of spermatogenesis or development of male gamete is completed. Well, that was about the spermatogenesis or development of the male gamete. In the upcoming video, let us discuss the female gamete development or the process of oogenesis. Do like and share the video and please subscribe to the channel. Bye.